Hi, Leo.
Hi,
Welcome
Virgo.
to your
I
Harsh
started
Truth
talking
reading
and
for
forgot
June
to press record.
17th.
Okay, so welcome to your Harsh Truth
July
reading.
16th.
Everything you need to know about
Everything
this
you
reading
need to
is
know
in
about
the
this
description
reading is
box
in the
below.
description box below, as well as
Also,
the link
check
for
out
the
the
recommended
link
reader
for the
shout out,
recommended
which
reader
goes to
shout out.
Kelly Rosano.
Kelly Rosano.
She is
She's
an astrologer
and a wealth of information. So if you get a chance,
So
to check her out,
hopefully you get a chance to check
show
her
some
out,
love
show
and
her some
support,
love and support.
like what she has to say.
All right,
We have the Nine of Swords here. This also, this is your Harsh Truth reading. Sorry, hi, for June 17th through July 16th, and we have the Page of Swords,
Four of Swords,
Nine of Swords, Three of Swords,
taking
Hangman,
a rest, taking a
Four
breather.
of Swords, Eight of Wands.
Sometimes, and there's
Seven of
always
Swords. Okay,
this is always in the back of my mind. So most of the time, this is just about removing yourself from a situation.
I think you're wanting this to be the last time.
But sometimes this is about couples when they fall in love and they go
nothing
away
is to be done about
like
this situation.
It's that period where they do everything together because they're in love, and it's like they're kind of resting from the rest of the world, like it's just them in their own little cocoon. You know,
this Nine of Swords. Wow, Virgo.
Like they can exhale or they can rest now because they found each other. It's always had kind of a romantic quality.
This is you being like, you know what, this is the last time.
But
this could be somebody that cheated,
or it could be that you're just,
or a relationship.
I don't feel like this is
never
never
hit the stability
I feel like
you needed.
You're just at
that
peace.
Never kind of went to the next level. It was always about the sex and the adventure, or just the
temperance,
dipping in and out, that sort of thing.
Five of Wands.
And so you're wanting to get through this grief and just get on with the rest of your life. What's this Three of
Cups
for Virgo?
Knight of Swords.
Three of Swords.
All right, so we've got the Fool here.
So we got the hand. Okay, so there's nothing they can do about this heartbreak that they either have caused, or
things are kind of up in the air right now.
They feel like there's nothing they can do about this situation. What's this Hangman about? But I also feel like I think it's necessary, and I thought there would come a time when this fallout would happen, when this heartbreak would happen.
Maybe this isn't a romantic, because I'm still thinking of that high from the last reading.
This could be you wanting to end a relationship because you really don't want to be with just one person.
What you need to do or something. That was just a really great reading for Leo. Holy cow.
He's just really heartbroken about it.
This does not
know
seem
that
like
there's
it's
nothing
talking about
that they can do to change your mind. They know that you're both in a state of transition.
You're just like, well,
I'm
out.
This relationship.
Want to be by myself? I'm taking a complete break. I'm checking out from this relationship and this situation because there's chaos and fighting and drama constantly, and it looks like this other person is looking for a reprieve also in the form of just kind of going out and keeping things lighthearted.
So it's almost like
and
one
being
person
with
is
friends
heartbroken
and socializing and maybe a bit of indulging or partying and wanting to do that.
This is about,
and it doesn't look like you're about that. It looks like you're
transitioning out of the relationship,
stable, solid,
and knowing
secure,
and that it's time. It's a rite of passage. We run our course together, and there's sadness because of that.
Walking away from
because
that
this one feels like there's nothing they can do.
That
you're
which
wanting
is toxic
to just be done with it.
If this is a second chance, or it's immediately apparent that this is not what you signed on for. There's still
over
drama,
this sadness and grief, and go after what you want and go for what you want.
Could be Sagittarius you're dealing with, or a Gemini,
could be dealing with a Leo,
or Virgo, Capricorn.
Four of Swords.
Could also be Aquarius. What's this?
Virgo. What's this
Temperance about?
Taking a much needed break. Why? This is Four of Swords.
I think they want to think that they're on you two are on a break.
This is separation.
That this is not a breakup.
This is also taking a time out to restore
rest
some
that you're taking over here. This
Four of Swords connect to what you feel like your purpose is in this situation.
Not a breakup. That it's serving
get grounded
a purpose as far as
some sort of semblance.
Hopefully, you'll come around back into their side, or you'll calm down.
Taking a time out to shape your life, or to make some
either
changes.
way, both of you are taking a break from this situation. However, it looks like you're wanting
again. What's this Seven of
to just walk away from a very toxic situation or being held back. You're like you're either it could be a choice. Like either we let go of the past and start anew. Or I'm walking away.
The High Priestess.
It's come to that. Whereas this person has a much gentler take on it in the sense that it's not a break up. It's just a break.
Feel like they
again,
just need to use stealth to leave.
I think they're okay with,
or they're feeling like, you know what, is this okay? Is this somebody
I don't think they understand the severity of it for you. I think
felt like they were
this
supposed
might have
to
happened
be with that
before,
person, so they cheated,
and so they think that you're just
like
going to come back together
again. Spiritual connection
and
with this person.
I don't think they realize that this is,
and they're really sad about what they did, but they know that they can't change it.
If you're not done this separation period is going to be a lot longer than the others were.
Is this someone that is,
this seems
is
like
justifying their actions?
There might be, this might be a relationship where there's a lot of bickering.
Because they feel led to do so, they feel intuitively it's just the right thing to do to be
once here,
not dishonest, but to do what they did, which was
realize
dishonest.
That it might
they didn't want to be dishonest.
Their last chance,
or is this just someone cheating in
Capricorn?
Secret?
So
there is. This is just somebody that wants to make a quick exit so they can go be with somebody that they feel is their person. I don't.
Okay, what's this Five of Wands?
This is someone also that has retreated though. So you've retreated to restore some faith. They've retreated and have gone secret because they're planning something.
This could be Sagittarius.
So while you've taken a break and this is about rejuvenation, restoration, healing, getting some distance.
This
from
is someone that
very
needs to take
painful
charge of the drama.
They're using
it. Could be in particular in someone's life. They need to handle their own drama.
They're using
it could be that someone
strategic or to be kind of secretive.
The drama is over someone wanting to go off and do this, that, and the
name
other.
of we need time to heal.
Are like, you know what?
But they're not doing that.
They're
busy planning and sneaking around.
It could be that you're thinking, you know what? This drama is unnecessary. If you would take the leadership role, if you would be big on the how and the wow, because this is somebody that's really big on the wow but not the how. So, and there's nothing wrong with that, but when you're looking for the stability and the security and settling down, that's not a priority for this person. So
you're pulling back because you want to think about your choices.
I feel like
it's almost like
this is like
what am I going to do now?
And they're not, and that's why there's drama.
Like all of a sudden everything's.
I mean, we've got someone that would prefer to be hands off and just kind of let things be when it gets too heated instead of take charge.
So many things to do. Oh gosh.
And they're going to use that separation time to just kind of go out and have fun and do whatever, and it's like that might not be
is
like
this
the
that
best
you
choice.
Just found out.
I just don't think they realize that this is the last chance. What's this King of Pentacles about? Could be Virgo.
Seven of Pentacles. So we've got choices and decisions, overwhelming from options, being overwhelmed from choices and options, and then this one is going to be deciding what they want to do. And this is that strategy right here.
Again, it feels like a choice.
Kind of secretive,
and that this is the last
planning
time.
Their next move.
You're like,
this
you know what?
Somebody that kind of takes care of themselves first.
I know what I want,
and because
I know what I want, and I want
this
to transition
instead of being like
you and I being communal, living as married or getting married.
Someone's like, well, there's nothing I can do about it, but I want it to be secure. Since we're not talking and we're not together, I can use this time to be planning my next move and looking out for myself and doing what's best for me.
But
granted,
it seems like you're more comfortable with this backing off than solving the issues and stepping up and solving the drama, solving the chaos, solving the issues.
What has transpired here, because this is them wanting to be strategic about their future and what is going to be best for them. Like, do I want to continue with this, or is it just going to be too hard? Is it not going to bear the fruit that I want? Is it not going to be what I want? Do I want to go over here? Do I want to,
Okay.
So it could be that they're deciding who they want to be with after an indiscretion.
This is someone that,
or cheating on the relationship,
they are stressed
and
out,
now they're just like, well, I don't know if I want to work that hard to restore it, or I don't know who I want to be with now. And you're just like, let me make it easy.
Really active social schedule, partying, indulging a little bit too much because they don't know what to do with how they feel. They feel like, oh my god, they get so stressed out.
Indecision, or just more time needed apart to make a decision.
It's anything but this. It's anything but hunkering down and solving problems and figuring things out and looking at the trajectory and tweaking things so that there's above and all else there's security, right? This is someone that when the going gets tough, they pull back in the name of healing and patience and giving things time, but they also use that time to go out and
things just
kind of do some,
as much as somebody doesn't want them to change, things are changing or in transition or have changed.
It's in an effort
either by someone's actions
friends
or not,
or it doesn't have to be. I mean, but this is socializing.
It's caused heartache
because we've got
someone
is advisors around this person, and yet this person still doesn't know what to do.
There's nothing they can do about it. About this.
So instead of dealing with these feelings, this is how that person deals with the feelings. Okay, so what's this Knight of? Sorry, let me put this over here. I'm still gonna tell you.
Virgo, I'm
something,
sorry.
but let me get through the reading first.
This looks to be like a more practical decision
because it
for
doesn't
them.
say
Like,
the reading
I
has
just
no
don't know
place
what I
here.
want to do.
Well,
Whereas you're just like,
it does,
oh my
but it
gosh,
doesn't. Shutting up.
I don't know
All right,
what
what's
to
this
land
next
on first because I just feel like I have to so many choices. And there's this sense of urgency and immediacy here. Perhaps this is moving out, moving away, moving just moving because you're just like, I got to get some distance between this. I got to get to a safe place where I can start to process this. And they're still thinking about what they want to do. So it's like, I don't know. Okay. I feel like
So we
this
got
is
the Nine of
guilt.
Wands and the Page of Cups.
I feel like this person feels guilty because they can't
Again,
undo what they
it
did.
just-
But then
it
they're like,
feels
well,
like-
I might as well see what I want, you know?
This has the potential to be something, but you're about done. We got that Nine of Wands there. And it's like, this is the last chance. I still have those feelings for you, but I can't with the drama. This is the last chance. I don't think they know that. I think because you two have been back and forth before, that they're still, they might still think they have plenty of time or plenty of chances. All right, so what's this Knight of Swords about? One from the top, one from the middle.
Okay, so this is a significant other, because this is the lady.
Okay, so we got the Two of Cups again.
You are either going to be hearing some news.
So this is Two of Cups,
we've got
and Eight of Wands.
3 sevens here.
All right,
So that
two
is
things. We got the Eight of Wands and the
things being
Knight
in
of
crisis.
Swords. Both of those are about very swift movement,
One,
very
two,
unexpected, swift change, movement, that sort of thing.
You're either going to be learning a few
Perhaps
things new that you didn't know
this
before
person
about
will
your
recognize that it is the
other,
last time,
or
and
this
in
is
fact,
about
instead of the indulging
someone
and the partying and
that
the
has been
avoiding the
hooking up with
problems,
your
they're
person
going to
behind your
make
back,
another
and they've got a
rash
secret
decision
person.
about
A
this
hidden
could be a
person, a
proposal. We
secret
got the
admirer,
Knight of
someone
Wands,
that might have
Eight of
even
Wands, and
gone so far
the
as to try and
Two
move
of
in on
Cups.
them while
This
they
could
were
be
with you,
elopement.
and then this
That
person
could
was
be a
like,
proposal.
you know what I mean? Like
because this might
a
be giving
secret
an
admirer,
ultimatum
secret
saying,
lover
look, I love you, but I'm about done.
dealing with your
and they're like,
person.
all right, Vegas, here we come. Let's do this. Okay?
No shame. Some people have
I
no
feel like
shame.
once they understand, if it's not that, I feel like once they understand the severity of it, they might think that the way for the problem to be solved is to make some really swift, immediate changes. Like that's how they're going to handle it. But it doesn't stick. That's the problem. It doesn't stick. The changes that they want to make, the words that they say, everything there's, and I think that's why you're so tired and fed up, is because this is not somebody who sticks to what they say. They
Knight
don't
of
follow
Pentacles.
through. There's not a lot of
so this could be a relationship
stability
that was
in
just
their
about
life.
sex.
Okay, now
This
for what
could
I was
be
going
a
to tell you.
relationship that
Okay,
had gotten
so
stale or
I have a
stagnant,
very good friend
that is not moving
that is a
forward,
Leo,
that is
and
not,
she's dealing with a Capricorn
about
who,
things being steady, stable, and secure, but
he's
rather
been
stagnant.
in and out of
Or
rehab.
this could have
It's
been a
very difficult
relationship
for him.
that was just kind of
I don't know the whole story, but I know
predictable
enough
and
of it.
meh, but it wasn't progressing.
And
There was
so
no connection.
they,
and hence
I
this
think
cheating
those
happened.
two, I think they might be talking again or trying to work things out. I mean, she's been
could
very
be dealing with
instrumental in
Taurus.
helping him.
It's interesting to pull with
so
this because this is all about steady.
about
stable
halfway through, I was like,
security.
oh my God.
But again, it could be
Is
about
this
something that just kind
like
of got
that, because
became really stagnant.
this is
Like there was no offer coming.
She's
it was
very
just about
free-spirited.
sex.
She's
and
very
the practical
just,
relationship.
you know,
there was no emotional
free
connection.
spirited, really comfortable with things. He's a Capricorn, and he, like I said, he's got his issues he's dealing with.
I don't
And
think this is about
this
you
right
making
here
an
could have
offer
been
at all.
rehab,
I don't
and
think
he
this is
does
about
feel
someone
very
making
strongly
you
with
an
her. He
offer. I
has
think
since
this
day
is
one,
about
and it's been about
things
2-3
becoming
years now.
stagnant,
But
and just
he needs to get a handle on
no
his issues.
connection.
She's in a very
Just
stable
together
position,
for
and she's
practical
told me time and
purposes or
again,
anything only,
I
or
would
attached
be with
for
him in a
sex.
heartbeat, but I can't abide that because the kids and because this and that, and it's just like we can't build a future on that. He's got to get a handle on it. And this is when he faces opposition or adversity, when he gets stressed out and he can't,
and we have
he does
justice
resort to
reversed. So
indulging
this
to
is
manage his
sadness
feelings.
and disappointment.
And this is
someone's
her
lack of
probably saying,
accountability,
you know what,
someone's
I
lack
love you,
of
but it's the
fairness,
last time, I can't
someone
anymore.
not
But she said
doing
that
the
before.
right thing.
And then this is
Someone
him
being
probably trying to
dishonest.
solve it, trying to do what she wants or whatnot, and go, okay, you know what, I mean it this time, and it's great. No, no, no,
sorry,
it's,
Virgo,
it
I
is
know
such
this
a
is very
process, and it's
disappointing.
you got to be more patient with yourself.
Painful, right?
But
I'm glad
this
we got the
right
hell out of
here
Dodge,
feels
though.
like
the thing
it's
is
them.
that you're
Honestly, and I
taking
hope I
time
didn't jip
apart
anybody
to
else out of a
restore
reading,
and to
but
see. I feel like they're
it's-
taking time apart because
usually I clean the-
they're
I mean, I
taking
clean the pipes
advantage
before
of the
I
breakup or the time apart.
so
I feel like this is a
for
temporary
something like
break
this
that
to
they're
show up,
taking
it's like
advantage
this
of.
very well
Gonna be
could be them.
strategic.
Honestly,
We've got 2 cards of strategy for them.
Well, neither one of them are
And
Sagittarius, but it's,
and also
you know,
being secretive. So this could be that they've never really
But
stopped
either
that
way,
affair or
maybe I
that
should send
other
this reading to
person's
them, huh?
involvement, and we see that here also.
I know there's more that she
And we
doesn't
see it
watch
here.
this, so
So if you
there's
don't
gotta
know I'm sorry, but now
somebody
you know,
else
or at
out
least
there
it
that
could be on
hopefully
your
this
radar,
resonates
perhaps,
with,
if
that
this
it's
does
not
resonate, right?
that specific
And
with the
you
addiction.
don't
and
have to
whatnot.
get
This
hurt
is just
twice
simply somebody
because
who
they have not
needs
stopped
to
with the
understand.
person.
They need to.
Just saying.
The time has come. And again, this is okay. So now I'm not talking
Right.
about my friend anymore. I'm talking back to 3.
I'm
but
sorry
the time
for the
has
terrible
come
news.
for this person to.
I hope
This
it's
is this
helpful.
is handling things in the long haul
I-
and being stable, solid,
Wish you
steady,
safe passage with this,
secure,
and I hope to see you in the
reliable,
next reading.
dependent.
Take care.
Preserving the future and making decisions based on that, or to do that. And this is not that. This is reacting to, oh my God, you're serious? Okay, proposal. You know what I mean? Like let's elope. I mean, we've got travel here. So, and it's kind of, this is someone who, I mean, we've got the 2 of Cups here, and they see it as a unified love. So they see, and we got it again here. This is someone that is in love with Leo, but they've got to get a better handle on, they've got to manage the drama better in their life. They've got to step up and handle problems, not avoid them when things get rough, especially, you know, in the name of feelings, or perhaps they just are uncomfortable dealing with very strong feelings and they don't know how to handle it. They have poor coping skills. It could be that. There's an imbalance, but this is someone that needs to get a handle on the drama before you can progress with them, or the chaos, or the, you know, the disarray in their life, because you're ready. They've still got some work to do. All right, what else here for Leo? What else for Leo? What else for Leo? What else for Leo? So this, okay, we've got, for some of you, this is a new relationship. For some of you, this is a second chance, because it feels like you've been in this place before with this person. Like you've been going back and forth, back and forth. So this is somebody, again, with the drama or the chaos. This is a painful relationship, a very challenging time in a relationship. And one of the elements of this card is that it's the cross we have to bear, meaning somebody else is not accountable. Therefore, I have to carry the load that they should be carrying, but I carry it because they can't or they won't. So this is somebody that might be fragile emotionally, or just escapist or irresponsible, and because of that, it puts a real burden on the partner. So this is a, you know, that there's that piece to it, that this is probably the relationship's going through a really tough time because there's somebody that's not dealing with, you know, that's not contributing in the relationship, basically not doing their part. So it could be that this is, we got new right here, clean slate, brand new start. Same thing over here. This could be a new relationship or a second chance at an existing relationship, that you two have come back around to each other again, but the same problems are presenting themselves. This could be also that this is that kind of relationship, painful and challenging, and we've got, it could be challenging times with kids, okay? But it could be also that someone is acting very much like a child or childish. Therefore, the partner, you, Leo, has to carry quite a heavy load. It's a cross that you have to bear because somebody's just not owning up to the challenges of the relationship. They're not contributing. They're not personing up, manning up, womaning up, whatever you want to call it. They're not stepping up. All right. Very challenging relationship dealing with a childish individual. Okay, so what else for Leo? What else for Leo? So we've got 4 of Swords reversed. And we've got the Page of Wands. I think that's reversed. Let me double check here. I don't want to get that wrong. Nope, it's upright. 4 of Swords upright, Page of Wands upright. All right, so this looks like we got the 4 of Swords doubling down here again. So we've already established this person feels very strongly for you, but you, perhaps you're just coming out of a break with this person, but and most likely this happened again, and so you're like, okay, I'm out again. You're taking a break. You're stepping back from this, and either you're stepping back from the romantic piece of it, the romantic involvement, and busying yourself with other hobbies, friends, going out, doing this or whatever, or you're still in communication with them, but it's not moving towards anything solid, stable, and secure. It's taking things way down a notch because you just see that the potential for it is not there, but that there's going to be more drama, that it's just not going to be the security that you want. So, but there's still that communication and that hope, I think. Even though you've taken a break from it, there's still that light, playful communication or keeping some kind of connection. Even though you might be busying yourself elsewhere, you're still connected to them. It just, maybe not romantically, maybe not doing all the things you used to do together and spending the amount of time, but there's still a connection, but you've largely left the relationship. It's like you don't want to get hurt. It's like, I'm not going to go down this road if there's not going to, because it's just too much. It's just someone's not able to handle the challenges of the relationship. They don't have very developed coping skills. So, and I mean, that can be learned. It's just, it does prove challenging. Okay. I think that's it. All right, Leo. I hope this was helpful. And I hope you and your person are able to work it out. There's a love there. You got that twice, the Two of Cups. They love you. They don't want it to end. They just don't know how to deal with their feelings. And it's not just feelings for you. Where's that Nine of Wands? We've got the Eight of Swords. Do we have Nine of Wands here? This is someone that's got quite a history that they have to probably unravel or unpack and deal with. And it's affecting them now hugely. It's getting in the way of intimacy and relationships. There's only so much you can do to help them, Okay. I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.